Welcome back. Welcome back to the morning show here on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you so much for staying with us. We begin conversations this morning by speaking with Mr. Shurwayne Winchester. You might know him, and if you don't, well, you need to find out who he is. He's a son of the soil, and he's a singer, songwriter, and a soca artist from right here on the island of Tobago, making his name, internationally, and of course, putting Tobago on the map. And this morning, we're going to be talking about Tobago Fashion CODA 7. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
All right, a pleasure having
Tobago,
you.
good morning.
That's right, that's right. A son
Fine.
of the soil, son of the soil. A pleasure
Yeah,
having you here on our program this morning, and I see you are already on the go. Of course,
yeah.
we are very proud of all that you have been able to accomplish in your career and in your life. And of course,
Thank
we
you.
here at Tobago Updates Television, we love to celebrate greatness, so we celebrate with our own. So many congratulations to you there. Let me just put that out there for you.
So, thank you.
Right.
What's the weather like home? It's sunny?
It is sunny so far for the morning, but we've been having a few intermittent showers in between. But for the morning so far, it's
Uh,
beautiful and sunny.
Great. As my dad would always say, Tobago is paradise. So let me say our blessings to home, everyone. Just for all protocol being observed in safety, I'm using a hands-free, so I'm not having a phone in my hand. So Tobago Fashion Coda 7, we are ready. We are ready. I'm really proud of the team putting on this event. I'm really proud of what they're doing for Tobago, having all the designers coming up. I mean, in our plight and drive for tourism, all that we've said that we want the island to do. This is one of the main attributes I like about this. We are bringing persons to a fashion show on an island that is second to none. The beauty and the fauna, the relaxation, the mood and experience you feel when you're deep planing, when that plane lands and you're walking down the step right there. It starts immediately. That relaxed nature that you feel, and you're coming to a fashion show that is going to give you all the designers, top designers. You're going to see them on the runway in a fantastic hotel, I would say. The backdrop right there in Lambo Beach, one of the same areas I used to go swimming. So I could tell you for a fact that ocean breeze blowing upon you. You don't need an AC. You're going to feel that relaxed spirit. You're going to feel the and see the ambience. When it comes to the entertainment, what I can tell you and promise you is we're coming to give you a fantastic show to match the designers with all that you're about to see. We're not talking about one band, you know. There's Trevini as well coming to put on a great show, but you're having two bands, Trevini and yours truly, Shurwayne Winchester, and my band, you. And I'm coming home to put on a performance that would mirror the event itself. So come out, get your tickets early, support on the island, and get ready to get on real crazy because you're going to see the beauty and then you're going to feel the experience of what it gives you through the music, through the entertainment.
Sure, when you gave a really, really beautiful introduction there in terms of the experience one can hope for when they come to Tobago. How did you get involved in an event like this, Tobago Fashion Coda? How did you link up with the producer, and how did you decide that, yes, this is something you do want to be a part of?
We worked together some years gone, and I liked what I saw, honestly. It was interesting because it would have been one of the first. Yes, that was the first fashion show that I did, and then after that, I ended in Dubai doing another one. But what I loved about Don's how he puts on his show is that there's a class in it. It's not just somebody walk down the runway and they turn around and say, "Oh, nice beauty! Look at the cut. Look how it fits on the person." There's a story. It's it's there is a merit in it. It lends itself to the island and where he is, and in everything Tobago is pushed 100%. So I was coming up to Tobago, and who can I see in the airport? Right there, busy as always on his phone, talking away, getting things ready, and we started talking from there. And he said, "Shurwayne, I need you to be on the show." And there was a postponement of the date, and everything, God is the boss, everything worked out the way it was supposed to. So this time I could have made it. Call the band members together. Yo, guys, we're doing so by so. Everybody jacked up and ready to go, and we're excited. Performing all over the world, thankful to God, is a real nice experience. But it's nothing like performing for your home. There's a pride that you feel, there's a pressure that you feel as well because you want to give the best to them. And I embrace that. You know, Tobago has given me so much. Tobago has given me so much. And you can never repay that. So in any way that I could support and put on a show for them, I will give my all. Always. So guys, get your tickets. Get your tickets for the Fashion Coda 7. Do not be on the outside. You're coming to relax in ambience, ocean breeze. You're home on the soil. Persons flying in for the event. Show them our hospitality. We talk in tourism, now we're going and show it. And then the entertainment segment comes and watch me. The level goes like this. Because we have to test the clothes, you know. The closing coming out, if it's not coming out just look good, we all have to get the test. And that is the test. So you guys get ready.
And you know, sure, when you were talking about the fact that the fashion show is like it tells a story, right? It kind of unfolds the
Yeah.
story of Tobago. In terms of you preparing to be a part of the show, how do you tell your story inside of that story to ensure that you also represent Tobago in that type of way that you're so connected to? Because I know you also mentioned that it's a pleasure to come home, but it's also a pressure. So how do you integrate that into your performance?
Well, I could tell you with the fashion coda, the first thing is you better have yourself looking good. You can't come up there. You can't come up there looking halfway. No, no, no. Be on point. Energy, of course, and the repertoire has to be a different repertoire. You understand that I'm excited about what we're bringing to the island. In the past, I had the opportunity of not only seeing but performing with the likes of Lionel Richie and how they would craft their set. And in that experience, you know, I've learned a lot with all the stages I've been on. So you're applying all of that home. You want to give your best. You want to give your best. Charity begins at home. So no matter what I do abroad, when it comes to Tobago, I always try to give 100%. Um, for those who you're not sure what you want to do, you know, I'm telling you, this is where you want. This is where you want. It is perfect for the time, and I can tell you when you see that show rolls out, knowing the person I'm talking about, when you see the production, you will feel as though you're at the Grammys. So get your tickets, come down, and Tobago, I am proud of you. Tobago, understand who we are. Tobago's paradise. Tobago's paradise. Let's treat it that way. Let's love it, protect it, and everything we do it at 100%. Do it 100%. Give. Don't ask what Tobago giving you. You give to Tobago and you would get back tenfold. So I'm coming to give to Tobago. I'm coming to give to the fans. I'm coming to give to the designers. I'm coming to give to the persons flying in because we have a large contingent coming down for it. The entertainers, each and every one is coming to give a great show. The only question is, will you be there to enjoy it? Will you be there to experience it? And will you be there in the ambience and the awe of the night where you're sitting down and it's like, wait, you mean on my island, boy? Right here, all of this happening? So get ready.
About how you love Tobago and the promotion of Tobago and what Tobago means to you. When was the last time you performed on the island of Tobago? And I don't even have to ask how excited you are to come this time because you've already told me. But when was the last time you performed on the island of Tobago? And what are you expecting in terms of your performance for this event?
The last performance, the last performance was a wedding. Oh, it was great. You're performing right there on the beachfront in Pigeon Point, and we behaved really bad in a good way. But as to for this show, wow. Looking back on the last show that I did at the Fashion Coda, I know that I have to bring something more because I've seen the growth. In fact, I was really amazed at how big, how grand the work that goes into the brand. So everything on that night would be enhanced. So I'm gonna do the same in terms of my performance. The event tells me what I need to do. So on the night itself, while I may have an idea of what my repertoire would look like, when I get there, according to what I see, changes would be made to make sure I match the night and everything works, in a symbiotic relationship. So we're both benefit from each other. And The great thing about this, how you know it's the right place to be and how it's going to be good, is organic. Even the campaign advertising the show is organic. It doesn't feel forced. There's a relaxed mood, the same way Tobago gives you. And the way I am excited, what I'm going to do, I really can't wait for Tobago to experience it. I really can't wait for you all to experience what we're coming with. And I can tell you all the other acts feel the same way, because between ourselves, we always have this professional competition, and which is a healthy one in the performance. Showing you, see what I do this here. Let me see what you're going to do this time. So it just gives you the fan base a better show.
All right, and I totally understand, and especially when you said the show will tell you what to bring. And I've heard artists say that before, that they might prepare a set, and when they get into the atmosphere, they kind of have to make tweaks. So of course, your band has to be ready to do something possibly impromptu, and of course these are
Yep.
the things patrons look for. They look for these types of things to ensure that they have the experience that they are paying for. And I can tell Shurwayne that you're ready to bring it. I can tell that you are excited, and we do look forward to spending time with you at Tobago Fashion CODA
Thank
7.
you.
We wish you the
Thank
absolute best, and we cannot wait to see you here on the island of Tobago, to give of yourself back to the island that gave you your life, your being, your existence, your upbringing,
you.
and even your culture. So thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Let me just say this before I go to you, the host, to the channel. Thank you for what you guys doing. Sometimes you may not get the appreciation. It's not set enough or loud enough. No one knows the hours that you all put in to get things prepared. No one knows behind the team in the back there doing all the edits. The reporters going out to get the images. Sometimes what you all doing with your own personal life, what you're facing, and what you all bringing to the screen, supporting and promoting Tobago. You all are needed, because no one would get the story unless there's someone there to tell it. I guess the saying is, if the tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it or see it, did it really fall? You are doing that. So thank you tremendously for what you're doing for the island. Thank you guys tremendously to the entire management. Everyone, please pass that on from your Shurwayne Winchester. I really, really love what you're doing for Tobago. Love you guys. God bless.
Thank you so much, Mr. Winchester, and do have a wonderful, amazing weekend, and we look forward to seeing you on the 31st of May at Tobago Fashion CODA 7. Ladies
God
and
bless.
gentlemen, we've been speaking with Mr. Shurwayne Winchester, yes, and he will be part of the celebration there at Tobago Fashion CODA, that event taking place on the 31st of May at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. So if you don't have your tickets yet, now is the time to get your tickets. Of course, we have to go for a break before we continue conversations here in studio. And as you are aware, it's Friday, and Mr. Cricket, trust me, he walked in the studio, so he's ready to give you all the sports updates and to have the conversations about all things sports happening in and around Tobago, or concerning people who reside here, who live here, who are from here, who even know about Trinidad and Tobago. He's going to be bringing you all the updates, so do stay with us. But as we go for this break, we invite you to help us. Share the live, share the live, share the live. We'll be right back.